everyone, welcome back to Obscurus Lupa Presents. Today things are going to get a little steamy. Let's take a look at Desire. Desire is an erotic thriller, which is just fancy pants talk for thin plot revolved around boobs, but classier than porn. I am not a particularly good judge for this, but it is neither erotic nor thrilling. However, it does have two things going for it. It's pretty cheesy, and it stars Kate Hodge. More Kate Hodge jokes after I just finished a storyline making fun of She-Wolf of London? Okay! Here's the gist of what happens. Kate Hodge is Lauren Allen, an ex-cop who vowed never to go back to the force after things went horribly wrong one night. However, when people start getting killed and doused in her new employer's ultra-expensive perfume called Desire, she finds herself entangled in an erotic mystery full of saxophone music and rose petals. A perfume-based serial killer? Sounds like some shitty art house film. Well, not counting the 70s looking opening credits, let's see how long it takes for someone to get naked. Okay, first scene, third shot. I see the movie clearly has its priorities. So this random woman is putting the Desire perfume on, but after a short while it becomes obvious that someone is making her do it and scaring the pants off of her. Well, if she had pants anyway. But hey, at least the dudes in the audience can still enjoy it. I mean, boobs are boobs, right? Aw man, major boner killer! Aw, ew, come on, dude, really? She's already dead, do you have to— it's the perfume. I knew that. We cut to what appears to be a normal delivery of the Desire perfume, but there are 5 extra cases than what was in the shipment order. The guy in charge tries to convince Lauren not to mention the extra cases so they can sell them off, and this is all she needs to bust him. 'Cause busting makes her feel good.
Please, free, nobody move, bitch!
This whole scene is erotically thrilling. Lauren tries to catch the dude in the truck, but this is a man's job. So one of the cops decides to do the same thing. Look, dude, you just tried to keep some extra cases of perfume. You might get a little jail time for it or a fine or something, but is it really worth murder?
See, if you carrying your piece, you could have shot him in the head and stopped right there.
Whoa, he wanted to shoot the guy in the head for stealing some perfume? You might be a scummy thief, but yeesh, talk about overreacting. I'm not entirely sure that's on the legal side.
What's that fancy new job title of yours?
Corporate Security Field Operations Director.
Back up, movie, back up. She's not even a cop. She's basically a security guard, and she's jumping on the truck and all that? To do what? I don't think she could legally do anything. Also, that makes the talk about her using a gun even more nonsensical. Why would she have any authority to shoot anyone in this case? And you know you need a permit for that, right? Oh well, back to boobs! So she's just keeping her panties on for her shower then?
Listen, I just finished this assignment today, and I want to go out and celebrate. You want to join me? Yeah, another time. Okay, bye.
What a loser! While Lauren is oozing off depression, we see a poor frame rate flashback of when she used to be a cop. Enticing, but not really! Having no luck with the phone, she decides to hang out outside in her robe and listen to saxophone music whilst drinking her wine. Also, nice socks. Bold move. I'm glad they added the music though. That makes everything classier. It's not forced or gratuitous, this was completely necessary. I know I, for one, wanted to see how they did the pictures for the Desire ad campaign. Possibly. If that's what's going on here. Also, fun fact, before they found out how to do black and white photographs, they had to use black and white models against a gray backdrop. And you learned something today. So Lauren is speaking to her boss, Grace Lantell, who created the Desire perfume. Lauren received a tip from her old cop buddy Nick Palermo about the murder from the beginning of the film and how the victim was doused in Desire. Worried about bad publicity, Grace asked her to look into it. Apparently this means that she's free to walk around the crime scene. Sure, that seems realistic. Yeah, I know she's there with Nick, but you can't just mess around with stuff at a crime scene, even if she was still a cop. In any case, she finds out that the order for the perfume was made at the Beverly, so that's where she decides to go next.
Gorgeous, aren't they? Excuse me? The ad. Such beautiful bodies.
Yay for awkward dialogue! Also, holy shit, that was a quick ad campaign. This means that Lauren went from the photo shoot for the ad to the crime scene, then to the store, and saw the ad that she was just at the photo shoot for. She's wearing the same outfit, it's the same day! Phenomenally fast perfume ads aside, Lauren places an order for the Desire perfume and asks that it be delivered to her place. She also finds out from the saleswoman that there's a rumor that Grace didn't create the Desire perfume herself, but stole it from another perfumer called Gordon Lewis, who's raising a bit of a stink about it. Get it? Raising a stink? Later that night, Lauren receives the delivery of the perfume and tries to be a sneaky McSneakerton and get the delivery guy's fingerprints. Being an ex-cop, she should know how to handle herself in high-pressure situations and keep it cool.
You know what? This pen doesn't work. I'll get another one.
Here.
Think the music was heavy enough there? Gee, I'm not sure I got the implication. Can we get another scene that's even less subtle?
Am I doing it okay?
Ah, there we go. Wait, did that sheet just jump cut to the ground? When Grace isn't magically creating perfume ads, she spends her time in a mad scientist lab and tries to create a potion for eternal youth. That or she creates perfumes. Either way, she tells Lauren that she recommended to the police that she assist them with the perfume case, which Lauren objects to because that's homicide. She can't do that anymore. She can't go back, bro. Grace convinces her anyway, telling her she's the only person who she trusts. Not sure what the big deal is since Lauren seemed to be investigating the case anyway. She says that she'll do it, but only if she gets to work with Nick. Because apparently a businesswoman who creates perfume is in charge of that. Later that night, Grace is revealing the full line of perfumes at a perfume party or whatever. So, do they just stand around naked in a pose all night? Is that a thing people do at perfume parties? On the way to the bar, Lushy Lauren meets up with the love interest, British McBriddington, who you might recognize as a former regular on EastEnders. But before that, he had Desire. After flirting with McEngland, Lauren asks Nick if he could get her a key to the last victim's apartment. This would, of course, be illegal and very difficult to do.
Okay.
Lauren takes a look around the house when the phone rings.
Hi, this is Cynthia. I'm either up for a while or busy in bed. Sleeping, that is.
Who says this movie tries too hard? While snooping around, Lauren finds a perfume created by Gordon Lewis, suspecting that perhaps the murders have to do with jealousy on his part. Ah! Nightmare baby! Nightmare baby! So Lauren and Nick are having a casual murder investigation barbecue talk, and Lauren reveals that when she checked Gordon Lewis's records, she found that he used to work for Grace and ended up getting fired.
I think they're done.
Huh?
Yeah, I think they're done. They're burnt.
Burnt. You don't know, fool. Get out of here. You look just like my wife.
I've solved it! Nick's murdering people to avenge his insulted cooking skills. So it's all about a burger, huh? The plan for the moment is for Lauren to order a perfume from Gordon, and if he is the murderer, then that makes her the bait. In order to do this, the police captain deputizes her and makes her carry a gun. But she can't do that. She can't go back, bro. Could it be time for another flashback? Dramatic rain? Check. Partner she got killed? Double check. It's cliché central in here. It turns out that as she and her partner were taking out a suspect, the criminal ended up killing him, and Lauren felt guilty for not shooting when she had the chance. Keep in mind, this was after her partner told her not to shoot. So, let me see if I have this right. Lauren didn't shoot someone, so now she won't use a gun? I get why she quit the police force, but she didn't shoot anyone. This was completely out of her hands, and it only happened because of what her partner told her. Now it's undercover time, and let's meet Gordon Lewis.
Hello?
Not McDreamy, but he's so charming and British. Accents make everything sexy. He can't be the killer. Perhaps it was some ugly person.
I know I'm supposed to have water, but I'm kind of a hard starter.
Awkward. After sniffing her for a bit, much like a creepy dog would, Gordon asks Lauren to step outside with him. And holy crap, he's living well. He must be a damn fine perfumer to be able to afford all of that. And wait, if he's that well off, then what would he gain from taking Grace out anyway? He seems to be doing pretty well despite the competition. The two of them take a romantic walk when Gordon tells her that he won't make her a perfume because he wouldn't want to ruin her natural scent. Okay, that's a little weird, but I guess his accent is still sexy.
You say you know what I ate for breakfast and what soap I use. So what else can you tell me that you wouldn't possibly know except by smell?
A rose petal who isn't wearing any undergarments.
Ew! Ew! He can smell if she's wearing underwear or not? Can he smell her vagina or what? What happens if she farts or something?
A rose petal who isn't wearing any undergarments.
I can see why they needed to immediately repeat that line over her eating a sandwich for no discernible reason.
A rose petal isn't wearing any undergarments.
There, see how stupid it sounds? But it's too late. Lauren has been charmed by his Englishness.
There is one perfume that could do it justice.
Excuse me. I can't hear the tape. The saxophone is too loud.
Do you like this?
Hey, this is new. I wonder how this will end. OMG, no! I just smelled your undergarments from across the way. Special occasion?
Gordon Lewis.
Yes, I remember.
She was gonna buy specially made perfume from you for $5,000. I think she knows your name, dude. However, this is apparently charming enough for the two of them to go out for coffee. This coffee isn't wearing any undergarments either.
You know, I don't just smell a fragrance. It's almost as if I see it, as if it's like colours in the air.
You know, like he's on drugs or something. And wait, does that mean there's a specific color for lack of underwear smell? What about other smells, like sweaty armpits or garlic breath? I need to know, Desire. Give me answers.
Smell that?
The ocean?
It's more than that. It's a gift.
For crying out loud, are smells the only thing he talks about? It's not like everyone goes around talking about their profession all the time. You don't see clowns talking about balloon animals constantly. For real, this guy has a serious problem. So let's see, oddly obsessed with smells, possibly a serial killer, fixated on you. Perfect, take him home.
Oh my God. Have you read the papers? Robberies, women being stabbed.
You think?
You think just because I have the exact murder weapon that I'm the killer? Well, I never.
It's a letter opener.
Yes, I always carry letter openers in my pocket wherever I go, in case I have a letter to open.
Sorry, I guess I overreacted.
Ew! 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 You idiot!
This isn't right. I mean, it's too soon.
Oh, and also, he smelled your lip sweat! Charmer of charmers, Lauren now thinks maybe it's the delivery boy from before, which pisses Nick off.
You think maybe you could keep an eye on pretty boy Gordon there?
Fine!
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 I feel a strange kind of affinity with these animals. There's such an incredible sense of smell.
Stop talking about smells!
I've always had a great sense of smell.
Okay, forget the creepy part. This is just boring. You can at least ask her about her day or something. Yeesh. While Nick is doing some actual detective work, he discovers that the delivery boy has disappeared and that Gordon sued Grace for breach of contract at one point.
Doesn't prove anything.
Come on, he's got motivation.
But he's British! You idiot! The next day, Lauren hears a knock on her door, and when the person doesn't respond to her, she decides it's time to pull out the gun. Look, I know she got over her fear and all, but there is such a thing as jumping the gun. Literally in this case.
Jesus, Nick, what are you doing here?
I just came by to see if you're home.
Yeah, and I decided to, be a creeper when I know a serial killer's on the loose. Pretty good detective work, huh? Lauren insists that Gordon isn't the killer because she found a receipt proving he was out of town the night of the third murder, while Nick insists that he is because he used to be romantically linked to Grace and has more of a motive. Personally, I'm of the mindset that anyone who claims to be able to smell your lack of underwear should be avoided at all costs, murder suspect or no. Lauren questions Gordon about the lawsuit with Grace, and he admits that he used to be romantic with her before she stole his perfume, but the suit was dismissed, so he's having it appealed. Yes, the erotically thrilling desire. And holy sheepra, is Gordon actually talking about something other than smells? Better watch out, he might be having withdrawals or something. Nick eventually finds the delivery boy, and we get this interrogation scene.
Just tell me why you went to Mexico.
To have fun. To have fun. That's it, a vacation, man.
Fun, a vacation, I love it.
Yeah, he couldn't possibly have a vacation. Guilty. Before he gets the chair, Nick finds a match for the prince they found at the crime scene. Gordon! And oh look, he just happens to be buying Lauren a bottle of Desire. As she's filling out her information, she discovers that the only other orders for Desire were the murder victims. I'd say she fell right into his trap, but really, he couldn't be any more serial killer-ish if he tried. I'm sorry, I just have to repeat it again.
A rose petal, who isn't wearing any undergarments.
Action drive, da-da-da-da, getting into car, da-da-da-da, endangering civilians, da-da-da-da.
Maybe this will make you feel better. I know now. I created it for you.
Yes, now put the lotion on the skin.
This is badge number 5492. I'm requesting backup.
You're a cop. What's going on?
She's a cop?
This is insane. I've never hurt you.
Except when I'm grappling with you now, but other than that, I never hurt you. And to think, I smelled your lip sweat. It turns out that the prints were on the bottle because Gordon delivers his perfumes personally. Yeah, his personal perfume is bound to have his prints on it, durr. But what Lauren needs now is to have herself a good cry and a tub of Ben & Jerry's. It heals my pain. Cry time is interrupted when Grace phones Lauren and asks her to meet her in the office. When Lauren arrives, it turns out that Grace was put up to it by the real killer.
Gorgeous, aren't they?
The store clerk lady? Okay, that's weak, movie. I know you wanted to surprise us, but you could, like, at least throw us a hint or something. But, you know, at least she's a good actress.
My. What a beautiful body you have. Put this on. Around your eyes. Your eyes!
Not your nose, not your ears, your eyes! So it turns out that all of this is because the clerk lady and Grace were together, but Grace broke it off. Lauren tries to use her lesbian trick tactics by saying she could love her. I don't know, maybe it could happen.
Desire put it on for me.
Hold me first.
Well, I guess I could do that. I mean, I am the queen of romance.
Open your fucking mouth.
This time, you put it on.
I didn't see this coming. I thought things were really working out. Sometimes you have to go back, bro. Hey, sorry about that whole getting you arrested for being a serial killer thing. That's alright. Sorry about the whole smelling your undergarments thing. Final thoughts? Overall, my thoughts on this movie are that it's okay. For an erotic thriller, it's not particularly strong in either category, and the whole thing is riddled with cliché after cliché. However, the acting from the villain at the end is quite funny, and it's entertaining how ludicrously creepy they make the love interest. I also liked the interaction between Lauren and Nick, since it came off natural and you felt like they were really friends. If you have a VHS player and you want to kill some time, this might entertain you for a bit. I don't feel like the last couple of weeks have been quite wacky enough, so let's take a trip back in time next week and see if we can fix that.
有冇免費可樂飲啊？想食霸王餐，一係大想頭，咁唔公道啫！你哋嚟發財得，我想食個免費餐啫，唔係咁都妒忌啊嘛！你真係買棺材唔知訂喎，夠薑就過嚟攞個免費餐食啦，過嚟攞粒蓮子羹食。